Okay, this is a new crash. Just happened near my hometown. We out here in Norwalk, 91 freeway westbound, just before Pioneer. Seems to be a Grand Cherokee SRT8 WK has decided to mount a Honda Accord and knock down a light pole. Strange looking wreck. As we look at everything, airbags deployed. I mean, this Cherokee is a total loss. Total loss. It will not ever see the road ever again. Probably the same for this Honda, seeing as how it's got a giant 5,000-pound truck sitting on top of it. But, how do we get here? I don't see any video of the wreck yet. We just got this lovely video here, thanks to Unseen. Yeah, there's a center exit exhaust. Hazard lights flashing. Got little LEDs and a license plate light, so we know this is an enthusiast. He's been tinkering with the truck a little bit, painted the wheels black. There's our firefighters doing their job. Axle's bent. That Dana 45 is done. Yeah, it's trippy how you would think this truck got here, but it's probably pretty simple. Just need a few more clues to pretty much lock this one down. Reverse lights are on for some reason. Now this pole's down. Being down that way doesn't make sense because they didn't knock it down. I think they just knocked it down and it kind of spun a little bit. And they definitely hit it going westbound when they were all bundled up together here. They probably moved into this position like this. That Jeep was on top of that car as it was pushing it into the bushes there. Yeah, got a great big wrecker out there. Get ready to yank him out. Okay, getting it up. I'm gonna pull out the Honda first. Best thing, you're just gonna really have a mess if you try to drag that Jeep off the top of the Honda. So, yeah, there we go. All right, now we got our clues here. Oh, look at this. They were gonna yank it out. The homeboy's getting in it. It's driving out. See, that's the cool thing about a front-wheel drive car. Everything's in the front, so as long as the front ain't damaged, you can always drag the ass into that car around. Engine, transmission, drive wheels, everything's in the front. Okay, now, first clue. This Honda Accord has just been brutally assaulted by that Jeep. Looking at the damage here, we got an offset crash. The Jeep hit it, rear-ended it, and walked on top of it. And probably pushed it. Now, it's wet outside, so, yeah. Okay. Keep it moving. Yeah. That Jeep sat on the back of that Honda for a long time. Probably pushed it off the road on top of its back. Jeep was moving at a good clip. The Honda was not. Okay, this Jeep should have major front end damage. And should be offset on the right side. Now, seeing as how the headlights are still on the left, and the hood looks propped open, I think we got major damage on the front right corner of that Jeep. The bumper is obviously gone from it being lifted like this. Airbags are all deployed. I don't know how I got that damage across the back on the driver's side, but nevertheless, looking at everything here, you don't really get a good look, but the hood looks definitely crumpled up on the right side, more so than the left. That poor Honda got rolled like a 25-cent horse in front of the supermarket. The Jeep. Windshield wiper still going. That's pretty amazing, I think. Yeah, that Jeep, the ass end of that Jeep may be what took that pole out while it was on top of the Honda. The Honda might have squeezed in between the pole and the wall, and the ass end of that Jeep probably hit the pole. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if we can get a good look at this front end. Not really getting much of a... Oh, yeah. That's it. Okay. We got it. We got it. To the overview here. Here we got the situation. 91 freeway. 91 freeway, westbound. The Pioneer Boulevard. Now you can see from the street signs, the freeway exit signs right above this off-ramp here, showing you exit to Pioneer now. And then next one down the road is Norwalk, which is this street here. Love how Google, there it goes, Norwalk Boulevard. That's the street. So the wreck happened right here. Now, as we zoom in, you can see the shadow for that light pole that's no longer standing right there where the star is. Now, best thing I can suggest is that the Honda Accord was getting on the freeway from Pioneer Boulevard, moving onto the on-ramp, probably really slowly. And the Jeep was already on the freeway in the number 4 lane, moving at a good clip. Now, mind you, yes, it's been raining all day. Since the afternoon anyway. Since it's before it got dark, it started raining. Now, assuming that the Jeep is moving along the 91, the Honda Accord's coming in probably way too slow to merge with traffic. It might have got scared and jumped into freeway lanes early because the lane disappears. The on-ramp, you can tell by those little short dash lines there that the on-ramp is going to run you right into the... You don't have much time. You're going to be on the freeway real soon. You need to be picking up speed to match the speed of traffic on the freeway. But this Honda Accord, like a lot of cars out here, they don't know how to get on the freeway. They just get on going slow. Mind you, this is all conjecture at this point, but being a local driver that drives these roads all day, every day, I can tell you that's probably what happened. The Honda got on, panicked, jumped in front of the Jeep. The Jeep hopped the back end of it. They probably connected about right here. You know what I mean? So the Jeep probably connected right there with that Honda. Jumped onto the back of it, and being wet outside, they didn't just stop, or they didn't just skid to a stop. They slid and slid and slid, and that Jeep was on top of that Honda all the way to the point of impact. And what I'm thinking is the Honda went in between the pole and the wall here. There's a wall right there to separate those houses, a sound wall. And some vines and all that stuff. They ended up pretty much right here by this light pole. I'm pretty sure that the Jeep was on top. Maybe the back end of the Jeep was swinging off to the left towards the passenger side while the front end of the Jeep was still on top of the Honda. Smacked that light pole, knocked it down. It bounces into the freeway. And then the Honda at some point turned around. Could have happened right there. Don't know for sure, but I guarantee you the Honda at some point turned around. The Jeep remained on top of the Honda and then began to slide over the Honda as the Honda turned around at some point. Something grabbed it and caused it to spin. Could have been this grass and stuff, soft grass that it hit. And then the Jeep went over the top of the Honda And the Jeep ended up hitting the wall, basically, and laying on the Honda the way we saw it in the video. Anyway, just be a rough day for the both of them. Looked like everybody seemed to be okay. I don't see any passenger compartments crushed. People standing around talking to the ambulance driver were probably involved. But the two cars are resting in peace right now. They're both totaled out. I'm more than sure. But hey, that's all I can say. Simple offset and rear end crash. And a high vehicle plus a low vehicle, sometimes they go over the top. That seems to be what happened here. So we can pretty much mark this case closed. I'll keep an eye out for any new information on this crash, like any video or anything like that. It might come out soon. Caltrans has cameras on pretty much every light pole around every freeway out here. So somebody's got to have it on tape. Just a matter of them releasing it. And if they do, we'll bring it out and confirm the diagnosis. But until then, just hang on, and thanks for watching.